Hey everyone, Travis here on day 2 of week 5 of the LCS, joined by Cop. How's it going, Cop?
Doing good. Finally pulled a win, so feels good.
How long has it been?
A week. So I guess finally doesn't really work for this, but I mean, still.
Because you guys won with Saint, like last week, the first game.
Yeah, so we won a game.
I can accept that. Yeah, you guys beat XDG pretty handedly. There were a couple times where it seemed like they were going to swing back. That fight outside of Baron, all that kind of thing. What was happening in the comms for you guys throughout that game?
We thought we could just win every fight because we had, I think, a 5 kill advantage at the time of the second dragon fight, I believe. So I don't know really what went on. All I know is we didn't kill them.
Well, it was kind of like a messy engage because Saint only, I think, hit one person with his ult, Leona, and yeah, I think you guys only had like a 1K gold lead at that time because they had like 2 towers by that point ahead of you. That's what happened. Yeah. But that.
The dog just farted. All right, restate the question.
Yeah.
Give me. I need to hear it again.
How's it? What's it like to be on Curse?
Um, it's good right now. Just moved.
I noticed you said right now.
Yeah, it's good right now. We just moved here, so we don't have to deal with the travel that we had to last time, just because we lived in Las Vegas. So it's like 2 flights a week, even though it was like an hour and a half flight, or not even. It was still pretty annoying. And so yeah, that stress is taken away, and I don't know. The team seems like we have a lot of potential at the time right now.
Talk to me about bot laning with Saint Vicious. What is that experience like? Is it like being in the Navy? You know, like he's a drill sergeant.
No, it's it's different. It's a lot of dying going on. We like dying. That's like the first thing he said as he came on the team. It's like we're gonna die so much, but we're gonna take someone with us every time. And that's like kind of what showed from the first game that we played.
Is that a good strategy? Because if you guys are dying and you're taking someone with you, it kind of feels like every time one of them dies, they get a 2 for 1.
Yeah, we still took one, so that's like kind of his mentality. It's like we got one, so it's worth it. But I don't like that.
Even if both of you die.
That's kind of how it worked. In that dig game where we played, we're like, we got cutie. It was worth it. I'm like, wait, 3 of us died. And then, I don't know, he was fine with it. But
Is Saint ruining your KDA?
yes. But I was playing Draven, so it's fine. That's like the only way when it works. When you have a champion that can just come back and get an extra, like, 1,000 gold per kill.
Right.
So, well, not per kill.
I got you. So XDG,
50 gold. 50 gold.
that's a lot different than 1,000. XDG is kind of struggling right now. You guys just played them. I'd love for you to diagnose what their problem is.
I don't know. Their team fighting seems like it got a little better, so that could be a shot calling, possibly improvement. I don't know. I think they're still struggling with their role swaps, and I think what I heard on Reddit and from them, I think they're not playing as much solo queue right now. So I think they're just not practicing enough, and that can affect, I guess, your mechanics in game. And I don't know. If they just put more time into the game, I think they could just come back. But right now, I think they're just struggling with a role swap.
Speaking of role swap, you guys recently had one of the most unusual role swaps, which is coach into support and support into coach. What's it like having Zakent as a coach?
Um, he's a smart guy. I think he's the one that created the strat we did against CLG, where it ran pretty smoothly until they had a Yasuo engage. And that champion's pretty good at killing people when they're clumped up. But yeah, he like kind of developed that strategy, so he's definitely smart, and he can. I think he'll have a very strong voice in the team in crafting strategies, and um, he's like, I guess, ex-pro, so he also has the knowledge that he can bestow upon us and help during scrims and all that. And Saint, we needed a shot caller, so I mean he was in the house already, so it's pretty good to pick him up. And he's been practicing support. Wasn't really to join the team, but I guess it kind of just worked out. And I don't know, he's working his way into the lane. He's getting better.
It's Valentine's Day weekend, and bot lanes are kind of like romantic relationships if you really think about them. And that's what I've seen on different teams. Like it seems like people.
Only CLG. I think it's the.
I'm I'm afraid to mention CLG because then people say, "Oh, Travis only talks about CLG. He's almost as bad as Thorn." So I was concerned to say that, but I'm glad you did. But that's an instance, yeah.
I said it
So,
for you. I said it for you. That's fine.
so I would love to have you compare all your past bot lane relationships to the one that you now have with Saint. You know, to provide his context.
My old
Yeah,
support.
yeah, and you don't need to go into like too much detail. You can even use just like one word.
Are we talking about like our play styles or like how we were together as a couple?
How you were together as a couple.
Mm.
You sort of start off, you know.
I gotta. So like go one by one.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
me
starting
Element?
starting from the beginning. Yeah.
Start from the beginning, the beginning of Curse or beginning of beginning.
Well, not like Genesis, but you know, kind of like you and Curse.
Okay. So the first one, Liquid. So we'll go with the word awful. He's good at dying, but I mean we can. He has the
Similar to
best-
Saint in that
He has the
aspect.
best Soraka, so I mean that's fine. It's worth it. And he has the global pressure, so it's.
What will you always remember and miss? Because I personally feel as though when you get out of a relationship, there's always going to be at least like one thing that you will never really share with another person that you had with them, and you'll kind of carry that on, you know, and kind of, you know, sort of sad but romantic sense, you know. So I'd love to know what the one thing from Liquid is.
I have no idea. I never thought about this. Never experienced this. I gotta think about it. Can you help me? Give me like some suggestions.
I got nothing. Let's move on to the next,
Mhm.
and maybe you'll have something for the next, yeah.
So it's Elements. It was good. I think we did good. He definitely brought out the unique picks. Brought out like Zyra, got it pretty popular. He got Blitzcrank popular. What other champions? He was the first one to do J support, and then Les Boy brought that out. So I remember that he's
Like Fiddlesticks.
yeah, Fiddlesticks. All right, you know more than me. I don't know the word.
Yeah,
can't think
I
of the
watch
word.
League of Legends sometimes, so.
I don't watch it that much. Help me with a word. How does innovative work in a relationship?
Inspiring.
I don't like this. This is confusing. This is a confusing situation, and I can't.
Well, I mean, love and romance is confusing, so I understand that. Anything from him that you will miss?
He was motivational. Got me pumped before the games. He was I guess the word, and I don't know.
So who's next?
Edward. Wait, Rux. Rux was in there for like a week, and then he like missed a Sona ulti, and people didn't.
So that was just sort of like a rebound, really, after Elements.
This is just looking for someone to fill that hole in my heart in lane, and Rux was there. It's like I'll pick you up and I'll carry you, and then we lost.
Anything you'll miss about that?
These words, man, I don't.
It's hard to convey
I
emotion.
don't think he had a chance. I think he deserved a better chance.
But you just weren't ready for him yet.
It ended too soon. I think it's like the one that got away. That's like what it is right there. That might be the same for Edward though. It's like the one that went.
Well, so then you had this foreign tryst with a like exchange student kind of deal with Elements, right? I'm sorry, with Edward, yeah.
Yep. Let me think. I just got confused. I'm gonna pet the dog real quick. Yeah, so he was good at the game. God, it looks so stupid. I can't think. Move on. Next.
All right, next is, well, Zakant, right?
Oh, I thought we were gonna talk more about Edward, but yeah, Zeke and it's Janna.
Finally, Saint.
It's, argue a lot. He's like the like what?
Passionate Spanish lover.
No, the abusive one that I. Yep, there you go.
So if you could convey your relationship with Saint in comparison to the others, you would say he's abusive.
Sure, I mean that's fine with me. It's fine. I'll take it. That was good.
Well, you'll take the abuse, or you'll take the.
Sure, everything. We'll just deal with it. Maybe it'll get better. Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to tell yourself it'll get better.
People change.
Do you have any shout-outs, plugs, anything you'd like to say here at the end of the interview?
Thanks to the fans for supporting us. We've had a rough start to this split, similar to the last split, but I think we're definitely. I think we'll be able to get the stride back, and we have a tough week next week, but I think we might come back. Yep. Thanks to the sponsors, Cooler Master, Nissan, Alienware, and Law Class, and be sure to check out Law Pro for the guides that we make. And
Thank you, Cop. Really interested in seeing how you guys continue to develop. Hope you have a happy Valentine's Day weekend. You can check out the rest of our coverage of Valentine's Day weekend and more at ongamers.com.
I can't do this. This dog's too cute for me to do an interview.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm just gonna be focused on it the whole time.
That's okay. Just don't reference.